Drop this bass.
What is up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy Tabasco HD, aka that one guy that pulls his pants down on a girl and she goes, meh. And we're coming at you with some aquarium TDM today. And this is a pretty good game clip. I don't get first on my team. Some guy on my team actually just absolutely goes off, and I think he gets like 50 kills or so. But there is something in here that I do want y'all to see. It's actually my first triple ever on Black Ops 3, so I was pretty proud of it. It was a pretty exciting moment for me as a player. But today we're going to talk about the top 5 things that Treyarch did wrong with Black Ops 3. And some of these I have mentioned in my previous videos, but I decided to make like an official top 5 because these things, like some new things have been added to the list, and you know, it's just things that need to be brought up to people's attention. And because this game is a great game, but there are flaws just like in everything. There are some things that need fixing. So right there we get a actually pretty cheeky little headshot no scope. But let's get right into it with number 5. And this number 5 isn't really a big deal to most people because they do play on the next gen consoles, but the number 5 has to be the way they made the last gen game for Black Ops 3. I'm talking about the PS3 and the Xbox 360 versions of Black Ops 3, because if you have seen the gameplay of it, it is absolutely atrocious. It looks like you're playing Minecraft. Oh my god, another no scope. It looks like you're playing Minecraft or some shit, and it's I don't even know, like they had 3 years or so to make this game, I think, because they switched off with Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch are now making the games. And I don't know how you market that game off as like a Call of Duty. It's just, I'm sure y'all have seen the video or pictures of it. It is fucking stupid how ugly the game looks, and I don't know why they ever considered even like putting it out on the shelves. They should have delayed it another year. It's really fucking like embarrassing, honestly, to the Call of Duty community, especially when you had so much time to make it. I know you had to make the game for 4 different consoles, 2 generations of consoles, but you're a huge franchise and you have like the top selling game every year. You need to, I don't know, you need to mark it off, because some people don't have these new consoles. You can't just put out a shitty game for other people, and I don't know why they even fucking did that. But that is number 5. It's not an issue to me because I do play on next gen, so I'm not too worried about it. But coming in at number 4, some people believe that this isn't even a thing, but I have to disagree with that. I notice it a lot, really, and that has to do with skill-based matchmaking. And it doesn't seem like some people still don't believe that it's a thing, but I just can't seem to believe that, because I always get paired with like I don't know. I feel like the skill-based matchmaking really came out when the new Awakening DLC came out, and I don't know why they like added that into the patch, but I just feel like I'm playing with people who are like on a higher level of, I guess, gaming or so, because if I have my other friend who's a lower level than me, I think he's like first prestige, and he starts the party up, then we get matched up with people who are actually shit. But if I'm the party leader, we get matched up with people who are really good, and the connection's always awful. I feel like they should really be matchmaking based off connection rather than skill. Whether they say they do or not, I do believe skill-based matchmaking is in fact in this game. I don't care how many people tell me it's not, because it's just hard to believe. But who knows, maybe it's not, I don't know. But for the number 3 spot, I actually don't even really want to call it a number 3. I want to even like call it like a tie for number 2, because these two things go hand in hand. But I guess I'll put 1 at number 3, and that has to be that there's no like specialist effects. And by what I mean in this, I mentioned it in one of my old videos. Yeah, the specialists have like abilities, like right here I have the scythe, but I feel almost like there should be an extra perk for using the specialist that you use, as in like if you use, I mentioned this in one of my older videos, so this might be repetitive to some, but like let's say as of right now there isn't any, I guess, There's no way to prevent yourself from taking thermite damage. Now, I would have been making the game, and if I was Treyarch, I would have said, okay, if you use the fire break, if you have the purifier or the heat wave, you are immune to thermite, and that just fucking makes sense. He's a heat guy. He looks like he has like some kind of like big heat outfit on that prevents him from like taking on fire and shit, and that just makes sense. I don't know why they wouldn't have made it so like the heat wave purifier guy is immune to thermite. And right there we hit the triple with the SVG. 1 shot, 3 kills. Leave a like for that. That is my first time ever hitting a triple on this game, and I honestly went fucking ballistic in my room. But anyway, let's get back into the video. And like, they could have made it easily to where, like, I don't know, let's say the Spectre, he gets dead silence with him because he's supposed to be like a stealthy guy or something. It's just like little things like that that they could have added to make this game seem just more customizable. Like, now, yeah, your specialist does determine like what ability you get, but it also gives you like an extra perk, and that leaves open an extra slot that you don't have to use for dead silence or whatever. Alright, at number 2, we're going to be talking about the weapon variants, which is what I believe they secondly did wrong. And that is because weapon variants are shit. No one cares for them whenever they get them in the supply drops. Yeah, okay, they're cool, but they're not fucking legendary. I don't know why they're called legendary. And there's, I don't know, I feel like if I was Treyarch, once again, if I was doing weapon variants, I would make it where if you got a weapon variant, it added an extra like stat boost to your gun. If you got the FMJ weapon variant, it made your gun do more damage. If you got the stock weapon variant, it made you move more quickly. Quick draw variant made you pull up even faster. You know, just like shit like that. It's like really not that hard of a concept to do, and it would make the game so much more customizable. It'd make weapon variants more of a, I guess, want to get out of the supply drops, rather than people like just being like, there's nothing epic or legendary about this shit, I don't want it, whatever. And sometimes I even forget that I have weapon variants that I've unlocked because they're just, I don't know, they're out of the way to put on, and they don't make my gun look any really cooler, if that makes sense at all. But the number one thing that Treyarch did wrong has to be the DLC weapons. In the past, we've gotten them with our season pass, and it wasn't any extra, but now they have it to where you have to buy a shit ton of COD points or whatever to get these DLC weapons, and it's like fucking impossible, and it costs so much money to get, and they could have easily just added it into the season pass like they have in the past, but that's just them wanting to get extra money. So right here we come up to the end of the clip, 23-22, nothing impressive, but I did get that triple that I really wanted to show off for y'all guys, because that was my first, and I was really excited to show y'all. It's definitely going to be in a montage later when I do decide to make it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you agree with my top 5, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't agree, leave what you think should have made this top 5 things that Treyarch did wrong in the comments below. As always, y'all have a good day, and I will catch y'all in the next one.